It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. 1 for 6. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Brewers.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defense.
Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Revere.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Now to the plate, Tommy Malone. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. 1-2, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And tack on one more. Make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
No strike. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Softly hit out toward short. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Javier Baez.
Hit hard to short. Arcia gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Jay.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Arcia.
Uehara pauses. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Here you go. Let it go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Chopped weakly to the left. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Now batting, number 75.
Striding in once again, number 75. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They hold a 7-4.
One to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Saturday night baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Grichuk moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Hey, one down right now.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Standing in, Jet Bandy. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Hayward. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped down the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Ivan De Jesus Jr.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Here's Addison Russell, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
All right, come on now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
No one out now.
Here's the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ben Revere waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Ben Revere. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Ben Revere.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jet Bandy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and predict we won't see another home run that long all season. That's out around 470 feet. Think about it. That's about 100 feet deeper than the average.
Ready for another chance? Jet Bandy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 47.
Come on, big guy, get your pick.
Ball 1.
Yeah, let's go now one time.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Cubs get their 30th win. MLB Network has baseball on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Adam Wainwright gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Striding into the box, Keon Broxton. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Digging in to try it again, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Ready once again, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber on the move. He tracks it down, and that. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Randall Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee-high.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Adam Wainwright earns his 5th winner of the
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 overall hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-1. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. In other news from Baltimore, starting pitcher Tyler Wilson will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a strained finger. Hanley Ramirez had 3 hits in the contest as Boston defeated the Indians 5-2. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 hits total as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-3. The Blue Jays pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-1. The Giants snapped their 5-game losing streak as they dismantled the A's 11-0. The Mariners total 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. The Houston Astros
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, this is game 1 of the road trip, and they're coming off a 500 homestand.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 17 for him on the season, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
High pop up. And there's out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pop high in the air. Shaw is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis Shaw. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Braun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. Stopped on the slide by Wong. It's in time. Brewers grand.
Yeah. You always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month.
Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals. Willie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here. And this one's in the dirt. One and one, here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, let's go now. One time. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Run giving chase. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. Shaw is on his way home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Digging in to try it again, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Piscotty. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. His career line against Willie Peralta. 19 hits in 48 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ryan Braun.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Keon Broxton. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz scoops it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. His career line against Carlos Torres, and he's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. This one's flared toward left center. Broxton coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Johnny Peralta.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Eat it. Cut it right there.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped in the air back behind short. De Jesus is there. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Keon Broxton. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cards wrap up their 20th road win. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Here's Jed Jerko now. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense. At the plate, Travis Shaw. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Shaw.
A little bouncer. And he's retired 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dexter Fowler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Travis Shaw.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Fowler. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Shot towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Keon Broxton.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Jerko is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jet Bandy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Digging in once again, Ivan DeJesus Jr. And with 2 men up, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided game. Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Kiermaier.
Grounded to short. Arcia has it. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. 0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. This one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Arcia.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. The high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back-to-back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hernan Perez.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Borges moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Digging in to try it again. Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Logan Morrison.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And the run is in to score from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit.
14,
good job of battling right there.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Softly hit out toward short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one 10-3 at the end of this contest. Milwaukee get the win on the heels of 4. Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. His career line against Wainwright, 1 for 4.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal base?
So striding in, Keon Broxton. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And, Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Settling in now, Ivan Jesus Jr. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming.
Keon Broxton will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. When we come back. Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? Ready once again, Ivan Jesus Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games lead to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Number 75 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Ichiro is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Ichiro has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line towards center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in now, Evan Longoria. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. Anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
2 out with the man at first. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is at the plate. Number 39. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Third baseman, number 39.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping up to the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Into the box, Manny Pena. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Ichiro is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Ivan Jesus Jr. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. One there on to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play. So coming to the plate, Colby Rasmus. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Number 75 is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Catcher, Derek
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And he is in there.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Hernan Perez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently 3rd best on this Brewers ball club. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 75. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ichiro is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aguilar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
And leading off for the Rays.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fielder,
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Anderson
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Left side. And he's safe.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Corey Dickerson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a call. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Milwaukee Brewers get the